And now, Dimensions and Dementites, what time is it?
It's 25 time!
Yes, once again, it's time for the most demented discs of the week. And from the days when big record companies did make a lot of funny records, 1958, this one went to number 1 on the charts 1 week after it was released. The only other people ever to do that with a single were the Beatles. It's number 5 this week. Here is Sheb Woolley.
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had a one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking and I said, ooh-wee. It looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
A one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me.
One-eyed?
Really came down to earth and he lit in the tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff,
I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough.
it was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me.
One horn?
I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land.
I want to get a job in a rock and roll band.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater.
He wears short shorts.
Friendly little people eater, what a sight to see. And then he swung from the tree and he lit on the ground and he started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune.
Sing a bop bop a boop a lap a loom bam boom.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater.
I like short shorts.
Flying purple people eater.
What a sight to see.
Purple people.
Really went on his way, and then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking him dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head.
Tequila.
Yeah, Sheb Woolley and the Purple People Eater, number 5 on the Dr. Demento Funny 5 this week. Number 4 is another one of those unreleased tapes I've been telling you about, a new one from Whimsical Will.
I'd lived on level 42 of my Wadsworth mansion in the Frankie Valley for 4 seasons, in exile from the general public. It had been an ice house lately, as that motley crew at Pacific Gas and Electric hadn't been by to fix our canned heat or AC/DC since last Donna summer. There were men at work on the foundations and brass construction, and the carpenter's cutting crew had removed 5 stair steps from our spiral staircase, and spiral gyros growing in through the doors. It was a crowded house, 'cause I had more animals than the Pet Shop Boys. Aside from my cat Stevens and my Bow Wow Wow Toto, I'd taken in such beastie boys as John the Cougar, Eddie the Rabbit, and Adam the Ant. And they were fat boys, too, as the monkeys ate all my Bananarama, the birds ate bread, and while the stray cats drank the cream, my Steppenwolf devoured the meatloaf, and the turtles ate the ambrosia and peaches and herb. The Def Leopard was going after the glass tiger, and my White Snake was attacking the chipmunks, who were chasing the beetles right into the rat poison, when I got a sting from the scorpions, wasp, and killer bee gees. Yes, it was the time to journey on. I was in dire straits, and there was no cure for my moody blues and the quiet riot inside me. I'd given 10 cc's of blood, sweat, and tears for fears, and I wasn't sure if I was dead or alive, although I'd have been grateful dead. But thanks to Dr. John, Dr. Hook, and Dr. Demento, I'm a survivor. But I was afraid I'd become an Eric Burden on my mamas and papas, my Doobie Brothers, and my twisted sister. They didn't have the knack or heart for my madness. So I set my strawberry alarm clock for dawn one char day and went to see the singing nun to practice my blind faith. Now I believe in Genesis, Nazareth, Madonna, Peter Gabriel, Judas Priest, and I try to rest on Black Sabbath, and I always wear my Jesus and Mary chain. My supreme temptation to become a drifter had me in a rush to go-go. I put on my simply red new shoes, cufflinks, ZZ top, golden earring, and shocking blue chiffons. But my James Taylor said my psychedelic furs would clash with my Pink Floyd. And although I'm usually one of the men without hats, I put on my deep purple fog hat to hide my crew cuts. Hey, you never know when a lover boy like me might run DMC into a Concrete Blonde or Iron Maiden at a Procol Harum. There was a moon glow and a midnight star as I set out ready for the world. It was a 3-dog night in the middle of Edgar Winter. There was a steel breeze in the air supply. At no more than 3 degrees, it was too chilly-whack for the crickets. If Frankie goes to Hollywood, then I could venture from the sticks to Chicago or Kansas or Boston or Alabama. I could take the Jefferson airplane, one of the jets, to Europe to visit the Kingsman and Queen, Prince and Napoleon the 14th. Or I could take the Grand Funk Railroad from Brownsville Station with a Manhattan transfer to Black Oak, Arkansas. Or I could take a Pablo cruise past the Edison Lighthouse to Asia. Or I could fly a Led Zeppelin or Iron Butterfly to Berlin, where the new edition of the Paper Lace has an expose on the war with B-52s and U-2s. Or I could see Grassroots America, this big country, in one of the cars at Mike and the Mechanic's place. My REO Speedwagon has Bachman-Turner overdrive, and my Van Halen has a Steelers wheel. That's why the police pulled Guess Who over and said, aha. And my Cadillacs have Stevie Nicks from a Wham, and my Capri's Hooters need work. Instead, I've been keeping bad company as I joined the Blue Oyster Cult and was a beach boy lying on the dry sand, waiting for the Creedence Clearwater revival. Then I was a Herman's Hermit, a super tramp, a missing person, barely a talking head, living off the rare earth, wind, and fire, and drinking April wine from Dixie cups, coasters, and platters. Then I joined the Human League to learn the undisputed truth as a member of the Culture Club, Club Nouveau, the Tom Tom Club, the Timex Social Club, even the Breakfast Club, at least till Tuesday. I live in the motels now, eating electric prunes, red hot chili peppers, and Fleetwood Big Macs. A pretender with a simple mind. And the moral of the story is, a Rolling Stone can sure mess up his life.
With thanks to Billy Joel for the piano accompaniment, that was Whimsical Will and the Rock Rap, number 4 on the Dr. Demento Funny 5.
The chest cough. Heavy. Full. For relief, feel the strength of Benylin Expectorant from the makers of Benylin. Relieve your cough and help clear your chest. Strength you can feel. Twice the expectorant of the leading brand. Benylin Expectorant from Park Davis. Our strength is your relief. Use as directed for coughs due to colds.
Don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of. I had a cavity once and it didn't hurt a bit. The dentist is real nice, and remember, I'll be waiting right out here, Dad.
Kids aren't the only ones who get cavities. 90% of all grown-ups get them too. 90%. That's why grown-ups should use Listermint, the only major mouthwash with fluoride. Fluoride that can penetrate your teeth and help protect them. And Listermint gives you nice, fresh breath.
Well, Doctor, did Dad behave himself?
Listermint, because cavities aren't just for kids.
Number 3.
It was homecoming night at my high school. Everyone was there, it was totally cool. I was real excited, I almost wet my jeans. As my best friend Debbie was homecoming queen. She looked so pretty in pink chiffon, riding the float with her tiara. Cheering, everyone was stoked. I mean, it was like the whole school was totally coked or something. The band was playing Evergreen, and all of a sudden, somebody screamed, "Look out! The homecoming queen's got a gun!" Everybody run! The homecoming queen's got a gun. Everybody homecoming queen's got a gun. Everybody run. The homecoming queen has got a gun.
Debbie's really having a blast. She's wasting half of the class.
The cops fired a warning shot that blew her off the float. I tried to scream duck, but it stuck in my throat. She hit the ground and did a flip. It was real acrobatic, but I was crying so hard I couldn't work my Instamatic. I ran down to Debbie. I had to find out what made her do it. Why'd she freak out? I said the bullet had got her right in the ear. I knew then the end was near. So I ran down and I said in her good ear, Debbie, why'd you do it? She raised her head, smiled, and said, I did it for Johnny. Johnny? Well, like, who's Johnny? Answer me, Debbie, who's Johnny? Does anybody here know Johnny? Are you Johnny? There was one guy named Johnny, but he was a total geek. He always had food in his braces. Answer me, Debbie, who's Johnny? Oh, God, this is like that movie, Citizen Kane, you know, where you later find out Rosebud was a sled, but we'll never know who Johnny was because, like, she's dead. Queen's got a gun. Everybody run. The homecoming queen has got a. Everybody run. Everybody run. The homecoming queen has got a.
Well, there's one that just barely missed our Funny 25 for 1987, but still got a lot of fans, enough to make it number 3 this week anyway on our Funny 5. Julie Brown and the Homecoming Queen's Got a Gun.
Finally, something to give meaning and purpose to your dull, dreary existence. A chance to belong. Be one of society's elite in the Demento Society. Commit yourself now to the Demento Society, the one, the only official Dr. Demento appreciation organization. Get scads of groovy stuff like a highly prestigious and influential membership card, photos and bio of the good doctor himself, and a Stay Demented button, something you can wear to proudly convey your true innermost feelings to the topsy-turvy, mixed-up world at large. But wait! There's more. The laughs and fun don't stop there. You also get an official certificate suitable for framing, which will certify your lunacy beyond any doubt. Plus, the latest copy of the Society newsletter and a sticker for your bumper, or your buddy's bumper, or your baby's bumper. That's right, they even stick on rubber baby buggy bumpers. Send a measly $8 along with your name and complete mailing address to the Demento Society, P.O. Box 884, Culver City, California, 90230. Too fast? Better catch it this time. The Demento Society, P.O. Box 884, Culver City, California, 90230. Join the Demento Society now, before it joins you.
We have a call for song number 2 from the listener of station KDON in California. Hello.
Hello, Dr. D. I would have called you earlier, but I could only count so high. I'm calling from Salinas, California, and I would like to hear the Ballad of Irving. Please play my song, as I'm tired of looking at these urban street cowboys.
He was short and fat and rode out of the west with a Mogan David on his silver vest. He was mean and nasty right clear through, which was kind of weird because he was yellow too. They called him Irving. Big Irving. Big short Irving. Big short fat Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. He came from the old bar mitzvah spread, schlepping a salami and pumpernickel bread. He always followed his mother's wishes. Even on the range he used 2 sets of dishes. Irving. Big fat Irving. Big sissy Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. Irving. 141 could draw faster than he, but Irving was looking for 143. Walked in a Saul saloon like a man insane and ordered 3 fingers of 2 cents plain. Irving. Big fat Irving. Big sport, Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. The James boys was coming on a train at first sun, and the town said, Irving, we need your gun. Well, that train pulled in at the break of dawn. Irving's gun was there, but Irving was gone. Irving. Big fat Irving. Big help Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. Well, finally, Irving got 3 slugs in the belly. It was right outside the frontier deli. He was sitting there twirling his gun around, and Butterfingers Irving gunned himself down. Irving. Big fat Irving. Big dum-dum Irving. Big dum-dum dead Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. Really?
Frank Gallup was song number 2 on the Funny Five this week, The Ballad of Irving from the album When You Were in Love. The Whole World is Jewish. Coming up, the number 1 song, which is one of our all-time favorites, and something we do just once a year or so, the closing theme all the way through, complete and uninterrupted.
Every day, brush, 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 and no candy, and no soda, and no nothing. And after telling us all that, you're the one who gets the cavity, Mom.
Kids aren't the only ones who get cavities. 90% of all grown-ups get them too. 90%. That's why grown-ups should use Listermint, the only major mouthwash with fluoride. Fluoride that can penetrate your teeth and help protect them. And Listermint gives you nice, fresh breath.
So, Mom, does this mean you can't watch TV for a week?
Listermint, because cavities aren't just for kids.
It's not just your cough. It's hard to breathe. For relief, feel the strength of Benylin Decongestant Cough Formula from the makers of Benylin. Relieve your cough with Benylin's proven cough suppressant diphenhydramine, and with its nasal decongestant, breathe easier. Strength you can feel. Benylin Decongestant Cough Formula from Park Davis. Our strength is your relief. Use as directed for coughs due to colds.
It's time for number 1. This is it. Here it comes. Number 1.
Dead puppies. Dead puppies. Dead puppies aren't much fun. They don't come when you call. They don't chase squirrels at all. Dead puppies aren't much fun. My puppy died late last fall. He's still rotting in the hall. Dead puppies aren't much fun. No, no, no. Mom says puppy's days are through. She's going to throw him in the stew. Dead puppies aren't much fun. Dead puppies, dead, 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 dead puppies. Dead puppies aren't much fun. Come on, everybody out there, sing along, okay? Dead, 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 dead puppies. Dead, 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 dead.
And there it is once again, the most popular, the most requested song in the whole history of the Dr. Demento show, still going strong. Ogden Edsel with Dead Puppies. As I mentioned earlier, every so often by popular demand, I play our closing theme all the way through. This is not an unreleased tape, but an old 78 I found in a thrift shop in Minneapolis. It was released in 1929 and sank without a trace until we found it and refloated it. Here's Scrappy Lambert under the pseudonym of Gordon Wallace and Cheerio, Cherry Lips, Cheerio.
Lips unsmiling, lips of rosy hue, I must leave, and you're blue. Lips beguiling, just forget to sigh, so long is not goodbye. Cheerio, cherry lips, cheerio. Won't you give me a smile when I go? You shouldn't look so blue because everyone loves that smile of yours. Cheerio when the moon sails along. In your heart sing a bright little song. Someday I'll kiss away your troubles and woe. Cheerio, cherry lips, cheerio. Cheerio, cherry lips, cheerio. Won't you give me a smile when I go? You shouldn't look so blue because everyone loves that smile of yours. Cheerio when the moon sails along. In your heart sing a bright little song. Someday I'll kiss away your troubles and woe. Cheerio, cherry lips, cheerio.
Scrappy Lambert on the Dr. Demento show, Cheerio, Cherry Lips, Cheerio, recorded in 1929 on the Supertone label. Well, that's our closing theme, but the show isn't quite over yet. So what am I going to do? I'll be back in a minute with the closing credits using our old closing theme that I used before we used that one. And actually, if you listen closely, you'll notice that we still use a few seconds of the music you're about to hear.
You're getting a cough. That irritated, scratchy feeling. For relief, feel the strength of Benylin. With its cough suppressant diphenhydramine. No other leading cough medication has it, and it's available without prescription. Strength you can feel. Benylin from Park Davis. Our strength is your relief. Use as directed for coughs due to colds.
Don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of. I had a cavity once and it didn't hurt a bit. The dentist is real nice, and remember, I'll be waiting right out here, Dad.
Kids aren't the only ones who get cavities. 90% of all grown-ups get them too. 90%. That's why grown-ups should use Listermint, the only major mouthwash with fluoride. Fluoride that can penetrate your teeth and help protect them. And Listermint gives you nice, fresh breath.
Well, Doctor, did Dad behave himself?
Listermint, because cavities aren't just for kids.
Dr. D here with you once again with the Roto-Rooter Good Time Christmas Band in the background. How's the weather where you are? Would you rather be in Hawaii? We'll kind of take you there for a little while with some mad music and crazy comedy from the islands coming up next week on the Dr. Demento Show. Meanwhile, write me if you like at Post Office Box 884, Culver City, California, 90230. Love to hear from you. Robert Young is the associate producer of the Dr. Demento Show. Chris Lindsley, our engineer. Jimmy Powers and Gordon Copley, production assistants. The Dr. Demento Show is a presentation of the Westwood One Radio Network. Executive producer, Norm Pattis. Thanks a whole lot for listening. Be good to yourself, and don't forget to stay demented. Hi, this is Dr. Demento. Every week I bring you mad music and crazy comedy on rare records and outrageous tapes. This week we're going to put the accent on the outrageous tapes as we dig into the archives for some of the best of the many unreleased and totally unavailable things that people have sent us through the years, including things like Hamster Love, Gumball Wizard, The Trouble with Klingons, and some very early Weird Al Yankovic. We'll also have Frank Zappa, Stan Freberg, Little Richard, and more this week on the Dr. Demento Show.